What's up, guys? Nick Rizner here with the Disorderly Sports Report podcast, doing a little road game, dog sitting for some friends, but I wanted to break down this weekend's divisional playoff matchups. If you want a full breakdown, full gambling picks, we got a 3-team teaser for you, brought to you by Kevin Hatch. Head over to the Disorderly Sports Report podcast. We're on iTunes, Stitcher, Laughable, which I've always liked as an app personally, and wherever you can find podcasts, we're over there. We're on YouTube usually as well. I don't know if the sports is. Regardless, today we're going to break down the 4 matchups that are happening this weekend. I have 2 underdogs, so stick around, see what they are. Starting with the Indianapolis Colts versus Kansas City Chiefs. This is my first underdog pick. I think the Chiefs are favored by 5 points, I believe. And I think the Colts get it done. I put a lot of value in the postseason. I've been saying this all year on having a veteran quarterback. People say that defenses win championships. I really think the make or break for a team is a veteran quarterback. Obviously, some young guys have achieved in the postseason. Colin Kaepernick went to the Super Bowl, for example. Still not an NFL team. This is not a political podcast, but I do think that Indianapolis Colts having Andrew Luck makes a huge difference. This is Patrick Mahomes' first ever playoff game. It's his second year in the league. Remember, he didn't start last year, so this is his second year, but first year really playing. He's basically a rookie. They had the bye week last week, so this is his first ever playoff game. This is Andrew Luck's 8th playoff game. He's been there. He's done that. He's won. Patrick Mahomes hasn't done that. I think missing Kareem Hunt late in the season, you have this overinflated opinion of what the Chiefs are. Yes, they're the highest scoring offense in the NFL, but they also don't have their running back, and they've also never really played on this stage. They've had some big primetime games. Nothing compares to the playoff game. It's possible, of course, that Patrick Mahomes steps up and becomes this playoff legend in his first year with the Chiefs and leads them to the Super Bowl, but I don't see that happening. I think the line's crazy, to be honest with you. I think the Colts are just too hot right now. They've won 9 out of the last 10 or something. I think it was either 9 out of the last 10 or 8 out of the last 9 heading into the playoffs, and obviously they made short work of the Texans. Ugly game, but dominant game by the Colts. I see the Colts rolling. I think they're going to win, and I don't know. Don't pay attention to that line, man. Next up, the Dallas Cowboys versus the LA Rams. I am nervous. This is the Nick Rizner poop your pants game. This is the worst part about it, too. Heading into the last game, I was not nervous because I wasn't confident either. I didn't think they had a chance. Not they didn't have a chance, but my heart's been broken too many times. Now that they've won one, now I'm confident. Now I'm starting to rewrite history and look at Dak Prescott's first game against the Green Bay Packers, his first playoff game a couple of years ago. He put them in a position to win. He gave them the lead with, I think, under a minute left or something like that, and basically did his job to have him win. The defense blew it. This year we have a good defense. So you can almost look at Dak Prescott as a 2-0 quarterback in the playoffs. He's playing like a winner. I've always talked about his skill limitations, and he's learning on the job. A lot of this learning as a 4th-round pick probably would have happened on the sidelines. Of course, you have the Romo injury. We're seeing Dak learn on the job over the past 3 years. And I will say the second half of this year, he's kind of hit his stride. He still makes some mistakes now and then. The interception last week, I don't think it was his fault. I thought it was pass interference. I'm biased, obviously. But, he's been playing good. Now, breaking down the nuts and bolts of it, we do have Zeke, who is the leading rusher in the NFL, more yards than anyone else. He played really well last week as well. And the Rams have one of the worst run defenses in the league. So you have the best running back, in my opinion, versus one of the worst running backs or running defenses in the league. And then on the Rams side, you have basically a run-heavy offense. And we saw that the Saints, I think, have the leading rushing offense collectively between their 3 guys in the NFL. And the Cowboys just completely shut them down defensively. So if we can do that, if the Cowboys can do that to Todd Gurley, there's a chance that we shut down their offense. If we force Jared Goff to have to pass the ball, he's looked a little shaky down the stretch as well. Cooper Kupp is really his go-to target. Healthy as Todd Gurley. People are saying he's healthy. He might not be 100% either. So if you have this offense that can be stopped, all you need is for the Cowboys' run offense to control the clock and for Zeke to put in yards, score some points, have Dak really limit the turnovers, which he's been good on. He's been all right on it. So we'll see. If Dak can limit the turnovers and we can control the clock and the game, as a result with Zeke, I think the Cowboys can get it done, and that is my second underdog pick. Do I feel nervous that I'm picking my Cowboys to upset, the number one offense, Kansas City number one offense in football, the Rams number one offense in the NFC? Yeah, I'm nervous, super nervous, but that's what I'm going with. I'm picking the Colts and the Cowboys, and those are your Saturday slate. All right, that'll do it. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you join me tomorrow for the Sunday games. Once again, rate, review, subscribe to the podcast. thedisorderly.com for the best in sports entertainment. You can find us on Twitter at Disorderly Media, Facebook at Disorderly ENT. My name, again, is Nick Rizner. You can find me on Twitter at Nick Rizner, NickRizner, and hope you guys enjoy some football. Peace.